Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make a really easy leather book for Mother's Day or for whomever. I went ahead and I had already cut this paper. I have about 15 sheets, so 30 for a book. And I folded it in half. I found the half and I folded it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some holes with a little hole punch, and I marked every ½ inch on here, so I'm just going to go ahead and make some holes right now through all the pieces of paper. Okay, so now I'm cutting my leather. I cut my paper to 5½ by 8½ and you're going to want to have like about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch edge. I'm going to do 1/4, so I'm going to cut my leather to 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. Now that you have your leather cut, go ahead and find the center. And you are going to want to make holes in this the same as you did your paper here. So I'm just going to use my paper as my guide. I'm going to center it here on my leather. Okay, see, it went a little off kilter, but that is not a problem as long as the bottom and the top are somewhat straight. Now I'm going to take some waxed linen thread that I already have and a little leather needle. Okay, and I am going to tie a knot right here, kind of a long tail. And I am going to start right here in between the leather and the paper, going up, and then I'm going to go all the way up and then come back down. So I'll show you. Let's go through. Okay, so now you have a spaced stitches, and to fill in the stitches you're already back here, so you go ahead and start back down and it's going to fill in the stitches. Okay, so now you're back here to the bottom where you have your knot right there. So what you're going to want to do is, you still have a hole left, so bring your thread through that hole, and then all you're going to do is tie your first knot, your first piece of leather string to your last piece. So let me go ahead and trim that, and then that ties off your book. All right. So now, some of this stuff. You have a book, yeah, but the pages are coming out. So all you're going to do is just open it up and go ahead and take your an X-Acto knife, or I'm just going to use this rotary cutter, and line it up. And I'm going to cut off 1/4 of an inch, give or take. And there you are, a sweet little handmade